Co-main event. How's that feel getting that co-main event? Because I know, you posted that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Especially having so much time off to be able to get that co-main.
Man, it's just feeling destined, man. I'm just ready to go out there and perform. I felt like they put the right person as the co-main event, and I'm about to go show them why, I'm the co-main event and steal the show. That's what I plan on doing.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Unnamed Sports Show right here on Gorilla Cross. I'm your host, Quan59. And, man, we have a dope interview for you. It's been a minute. He's been here a lot, but he has a fight this weekend at the UFC Apex right here in Las Vegas. I got the man himself live in the building wearing the Lakers. He knows to wear Lakers when he comes up to my studio, but Khaos Williams in the building. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Just ready to make this weight Friday and, go out there and perform Saturday.
Saturday out there in the Apex. You've been fighting in the Apex a lot. Your last couple fights been in the Apex, right?
Last couple fights, they was in the arena, but I had a few. I had a few that was in the Apex. So,
yeah. How do you like the Apex compared to actually being there in front of the crowd? As a fighter, is that making a difference, or you just locked in?
I mean, I'm just locked in. Regardless, I'm gonna get paid the same. I'm just locked in, man. And the people get to watch me at home and around the world, so it's all the same to me. But it's definitely a little bit more electrifying with the fans there. You walking out, you see all the fans. But yeah, the objective is still the same. I'm going there to do the same thing. Get that W.
And you've had a long layoff, man. How long? It's almost been a year?
It's been a year.
Been a year?
Yeah.
Why the layoff?
Man, I just had things that I had to just get everything in tune outside of fighting, you know what I mean? Like always try to make sure everything A1, like just my financial good, like emotionally, like mentally, like physically, everything got to be intact when I go in there, man, because like I just want everything to be 110%. I like to be like tunnel vision locked in when I go in there. Because like mentally it take a lot, but everything got to be in tune when I go in there, man. Because I never want to have that what if.
Yeah. All right, and you brought some friends with you.
Yeah.
Like always, I'm not sure you've been in the studio a couple times without Moe, but we got Moe in the building. How you feeling? Good. It's been a long time. I know we talk offline a lot.
Oh yeah, right.
But how you been, man?
But I've been good though. You know what I mean? Just traveling, you know what I mean? Clearly, you know what I mean? You see our team doing amazing things, you know what I mean? Like, but our staple, like Khaos, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like they always say, hey, put the ox in the building, you know what I mean? He about to come show up, you know what I mean? Tear the house down like we always do. But yeah, man, I've been good. I've been blessed, you know what I mean? Like you said, you seen me, you've been talking to me. I'm alive, I'm ticking, you know what I mean? Like, life been good.
And you had a little accident not that long ago, man. What happened with that?
Yeah, I was on my way heading down to, going outside, like, the Texas area and stuff like that, and I was heading through there, and I got in an accident. Somebody ran me off the road and stuff, and, almost lost my life, but, you know what I mean? Thankful for the God, I'm here, you know what I mean? It's a blessing every day. Like, I wake up, you know what I mean? I'm good, you know what I mean? My family good, my loved ones is good, my house is good. So, hey, I'm thankful.
Yeah, that's a scary situation.
100%.
Because I saw the pictures, man. I was like, dang, that was.
I look in the mirror every day. I see the scars. So,
yeah.
I see the scars, but I'm blessed because, you know what I mean? Like, people could be looking at a memorial of me or a memory of me or me on a shirt. You know what I mean? Like, when you gamble with your life. When I was younger and stuff, and then you got a different perspective when you got more to live for, and I'm just thankful, you know what I mean? Like it hits different when you care, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've been in accidents, but that one was kind of more different because, you know what I mean? I got people to get back home to, you know what I mean? I got a family, so you know what I mean? That's what matters.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here, man.
Thank
Definitely,
you. Thank
man.
you.
And glad you're back in Vegas. I know, you always tap in when you come
Of course.
out here. So I appreciate you guys coming through all the time. Khaos, it's been about 4 years now that, we met.
Oh, yeah. Time be
You remember
flying.
who was here the first day you and Jamal were walking out of the studio?
Yeah. Randy Couture.
Yeah. They stopped. They walked out. They were playing it cool.
Yeah.
And then they ran back in like, no, man, we gotta say what's up. We gotta get a picture with you.
Exactly right.
But yeah, he's a legend, man. You gotta get pictures with the legends, especially while they're around. But man, so you got to fight this weekend.
Yeah, co-main event.
Co-main event. How's that feel getting that co-main event? Because I know, you posted that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Especially having so much time off to be able to get that co-main.
Man, it's just feeling destined, man. I'm just ready to go out there and perform. I felt like they put the right person as the co-main event, and I'm about to go show them why, I'm the co-main event and steal the show. That's what I plan on doing.
That's what's up, man. Give one of those Khaos knockouts, or you've been working on some other stuff too.
I've been working on a lot of other things as well, man, because I know like this fight, I feel like he not gonna want to stand with me. If he was smart, I'm pretty sure that his coaches would probably tell him don't stand with me.
Yeah.
So, and then watching some of his other fights, he got a lot of submission wins as well. So, that's just something that I got to be aware of.
Been working on that more.
Yeah, got to be working on all of that, man. So I just been tightening up everything, man. Just been staying sharp and just been ready for whatever the fight go,
Yeah. And you definitely got the right team around you. And we have one of your other corners here. He's been here before in the studio, man. And I appreciate everything he's been doing, man. The team has just been active. Every week when I'm watching UFC, they're on TV. Yeah. And they're usually winning. And that's what I like about the team is the fact you can stay so active every week and still concentrate on each fighter like it's the only fight you have that month is amazing. But we got Justin in the building. How you feeling?
Hey, man, I feel great. Feel great, man. It's good to be back here. It's been too long.
Yeah.
Been way too long.
Yeah, definitely glad to have you back in here. How's that been, man? I mean, just being so active with so many fighters. You got Charles and Buck out there in St. Louis.
Yep. It's a blessing, man, and it's everything that we thought it would be, everything we'd hoped it'd be, and everything that we have worked for collectively as a team and as a coaching staff and teammates alike, man. We knew this was in the making years before it's been coming into fruition, and now it's here. And one of the things that we pride ourselves on is building relationships. And I was just having this conversation with Coach, man, is that we know how to build and make relationships with these fighters, man. In addition to getting into the X's and O's of fighting, and that's what's made us successful.
Yeah.
Man.
What's that like knowing, like you said, it's something you've been wanting to do. You knew this was going to happen, where it just kind of blows up like it has.
Yep.
What's it like? Kind of going back in your mind from what it was back then to now being right here and seeing it come alive.
It's satisfying is what it is. It's satisfying because you a lot of people don't have the stamina to last in this game.
Yeah.
From a coaching standpoint, a fighter standpoint, a teammate standpoint, I mean anything in this game, it takes stamina to be successful in this game. And it makes you proud, man, that you're still here and you're still doing what you said you were going to do. And no matter what, man, you take a stand and you never waver from what your morals are in this game, and you never waver from what your style is in this game, and you take that stand and you never waver. And that tends to speak to people, man. It speaks to people, like Khaos, like Charles, like Buck, like Jake Scott, who we got coming up. All these guys, man, that have put in the work and believe in what we're doing and believing in the stand that we took and never waver from it. And coaches, captaining the ship on that.
Yeah. And UFC, a lot of people say it's a one man sport, kind of like tennis or something like that, but it's not.
Right.
We had Danny D1 Davis in here. He's corners Sean Strickland, and we were talking about that. Like when your fighter wins, you win too. It's a team sport, and a lot of people don't see it like that. But if it's not for the corner, because we see fighters looking in the corner all the time, and if they don't have the corner to look at and getting the right advice, they're going down. They don't know. They're not seeing everything you guys are being able to see in the corner.
Right.
And I don't think a lot of regular viewers might see it like that. But Khaos, how has that helped you, just having these guys in your corner for so long?
Man, it helped me a lot. I'm like I always say, man, I'm like a sponge, man. And when I'm in there, I'm a critical thinker. outside and inside the cage, man. So I like to think when I'm in there, I like to be calm. And, that's a good thing about being in Apex, too. It's clear to hear my corner.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good advantage. I can really hear them when I'm in the corner, man. So they might see something that I don't see. And I just got to, capitalize off of it like a video game, man. And they press that X and boop, there it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your opponent is Carlston? Carlston Harris.
Yeah.
Carlston Harris. What do you know about him? Because I honestly never heard of him. I might have seen him fight, but I know didn't recognize the name.
He's a pretty tough opponent. He beat a couple good guys that I know of. He only lost to Shaz Khan. That's as far as being in the UFC. Pretty well-rounded fighter, tough fighter. We were pretty much kind of the same. Like he's 6 foot, I'm 6 foot. We pretty much got the same reach, and I know he a heavy grappler, and he's just somebody that I wouldn't. I don't sleep on nobody as well, but tough opponent, man. It's gonna be a good dub.
Yeah, I know. We've talked before how you don't want to give it to the judges,
absolutely,
because you have before in some fights that I thought it. I try to look at it with a non-biased eye, but even watching 2 or 3 times, I'm like, no, man. Like I can turn off the biasness and see. Like I thought you beat Michelle Pereira.
Yeah, me too, man. I still talk about that to this day.
Yeah, I
man.
still think like the flips and all that stuff like got in the judge's head for some reason, which it shouldn't. But we know you don't want to leave it in their hands. So is that something you're thinking about going into this fight?
And sometimes it's a popularity contest. I'll be feeling like, but I definitely don't want to leave it to the judges. Every fight, I don't even feel like they're gonna make it to the end.
Yeah.
But I know that, the more that you win, the tougher that the competition get. And, you're not gonna be able to knock everybody out. You're not gonna be able to submit everybody. It's like a chess game, and you really, every little move is critical, So I just feel like I'm just ready to go out here and do what I gotta do. Whatever he give me, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah. And it looks like they're going to start moving a lot of these fight nights out of the Apex. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel good about it myself. I love Vegas, though. I don't mind coming out to Vegas. Hopefully, they should have some more out in Vegas. And instead of the Apex, do some more at the T-Mobile Arena.
A bigger venue, T-Mobile, or even maybe a secondary venue for the fight nights.
Where do they do some of the boxing ones?
Mohegan Sun.
They do
the Mick Ultra Arena or something like that?
Yeah, the Michelob Ultra Arena. That's where the Las Vegas Aces WNBA team plays. And then they do some at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Where the fights
class.
Yeah. They be doing the boxing.
Yeah, that's where Caesars, Floyd was, doing all his stuff.
Caesars.
Caesars don't really do as much anymore. I don't even know if they have their arena up anymore. But it's been a while since Caesars.
They ancient, man. That's back in the day.
Yeah, that was back in the 80s and 90s when they were doing all the boxing there. I actually saw Sugar Ray Leonard's last fight. We would go up on the top of the parking garage, and it was an outdoor arena. And you could just see down.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Isn't that where Brody? Isn't that where my man flew into the?
Yeah, during the Riddick Bowe.
The Riddick Bowe. Yeah, he came in on the. He jumped out of the airplane and
that's
came through on a parachute. And they got the dub.
He had that thing he's flying in on.
They got that motherfucker together.
Yeah, you never seen that?
No.
Oh, you need.
He came in.
Yeah,
he came in right in mid-fight. Right in mid-fight.
Where do you see this dude?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They got the feet in him, boy. Yeah, I mean, but they're gonna hit the road though. They're gonna be hitting all the cities: Raleigh, North Carolina, Virginia.
That's what I feel like.
They're definitely going back.
I think the UFC do a lot of. I think they do a lot of cities that they already hit before that they know like pretty much was gonna generate money.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should like open up and just like start, doing a couple more, like just going out there and do a little bit more cities, man. Just like expanding.
And we know they did it for COVID, right? The Apex originally, and I was actually surprised that they stayed in there for so long. So
I think it's
good getting out there, and it's easy because you don't have to do production. You don't have to move everything around. It's here.
Right.
You just come in and get it done. But from a financial standpoint, it's like you can make a lot more money touring the country all year.
Right, because they had UFC Chicago.
Hell yeah.
UFC Chicago. UFC
they need to come
Austin.
back to Chicago.
Well, like St. Louis, like that fight, that felt like a pay-per-view.
It was.
That was nice,
and those
man.
people
That was
showed
a nice
up,
card.
man.
They did show up.
So
Newark,
that's what
New
I
Jersey.
think. And I
Newark.
like the Apex, but dude, people are showing up in these smaller towns. Or, St. Louis ain't a small town, but people are showing up in these other towns, man. That place was packed from fight one to the main event, man.
That was
and
nice
it was
card,
nice.
too.
Yeah, it was a nice card.
And you could feel it on the, on the TV.
Yeah.
In that card, low key, I did not even. I mean, I can't. I'll say I hacked the 301 card. I just couldn't. I couldn't pay
You
for
said
it.
that card was better than the 301 card.
It was definitely better than the 301 card.
Yeah,
Like that 301 card felt like a fight night that I wouldn't care about.
I'm with you. I think that card played well too, man.
Yeah.
The St. Louis card.
But it's kind of hard to top 300 too, though. Like that's coming
Man,
right.
they just
after
put-
Especially
Yeah,
coming after 300.
They just
That
put
was-
so much emphasis on 300 though.
Yeah.
Like they summed up like honestly like 5 to 6 UFC pay-per-views and fight nights.
Yeah,
There was
one.
There was main events
headliners.
all the way to the end.
Yep.
Like what I mean, people got injured and knocked out and got on the injury release and
Yep.
you know what I mean.
But when
like,
you get Figueiredo and Garbrandt to open up the
Right,
early
that's
preview,
what I'm
like,
saying.
that's wild.
Two headliners opening
Yeah.
the card, dude.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was wild.
wild.
That was wild.
you got just like UFC Louisville. There's gonna be a combined show of WWE, and then they're gonna do the UFC.
Oh yeah, I
with it.
saw that the next day.
Yeah, UFC Tampa. They're gonna go back to Texas. They're gonna be UFC Texas. I seen what is it? UFC. What is the other one that I seen on there though? They're gonna go to back to Canada. You know what I mean? Like they back out here again. The spear is gonna be like.
See, that's going to be
the most-
Mexican Independence Day, right?
That's
In
gonna be one of
September.
the,
Yeah.
that's gonna be one of the
That's
biggest
gonna be
events
wild.
ever.
That
That's
will be.
what is
Yeah, that's one I have to get media credentials for because I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
That's
for
gonna be
sure.
insane.
They were saying that's going to be a one-off too.
Yeah,
like
it's one and done.
that's got to be expensive, man.
Yeah.
To like,
Oh, yeah.
because the advertisement on that is got to be astronomical.
Yeah.
and then to do a whole event in there, and it's not even really designed, for a UFC event, and it's so he said it's going to be a one-off. So you got people going to be fighting to get on that
Yeah.
card.
You got the digital. You got the whole.
He might just be
physical-
saying that to get everyone excited too, though.
You got
Yeah,
the whole physical,
Hey,
physical
yeah,
screen
you know,
up
make
there.
money, it makes sense. Man.
if
They
it
do
goes,
that,
if
they
it
do
goes
that
well,
and-
you're going back.
Yeah,
Again.
they do that and they skyrocket. They like, oh man, we have to go.
Now, was
back.
that are they making that a pay per view? Is that going to be a fight night? Because last Mexican Independence Day was at T-Mobile and it was a fight night.
I thought it said 306.
Okay.
I thought so. I think it's going to be a pay-per-view.
Okay.
But
I'm
you
not
remember
sure.
before COVID, every fight night was in a different city.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Every fight
Yeah.
night. So it was like UFC Minneapolis, UFC. Was it? And I'm saying it right. Saginaw in Canada.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Like Calgary.
Calgary. Yeah.
UFC Calgary, Vancouver.
Yeah.
UFC Washington.
UFC went to Calgary. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
they did. They had
I don't know why
Calgary,
anyone would ever go to Calgary. No
UFC
disrespect.
Vancouver.
That's a rough place, man.
They're gonna have Vancouver. Then they was like, all of them, like, you know what I mean? They gonna get back to traveling because he know
Yeah.
that. He know,
might
like he
as well.
sees it.
It's time now. It's time to capitalize on that. Like I said, these Apex shows are great, man. The intimacy of them and the coaching is great, and it takes a whole different fighter, man, to compete under that stage, man, with that kind of pressure.
And the smaller octagon,
That
right?
smaller
Yeah.
octagon is 5 foot
But it
difference,
was
man.
built
for
It's
the
a 25 foot
contenders.
octagon.
Yeah.
He
So-
did that for the contender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
they
was,
built
only,
that
it
for
was
the
only made for the contender.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't made like.
But he capitalized on it, man. But whatever the circumstances are, they've capitalized on
Yeah.
it, and I think that they can now capitalize. They've drawn enough from that market, getting away from the public market, and now they can go in and capitalize and have good gates. I mean, you're looking at it, $2.5 million gate in St. Louis. Like
That's
the writing's on the
wild.
wall, man.
Yeah.
Newark
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
like Chaos fought prior the last year on Newark May 6th.
Okay,
they sold that out. That's why they going back.
Yeah.
June 1st
They
because
love New Jersey, man.
they love
We
New
was just
Jersey.
in
New
Atlantic
Jersey
City, too.
New Jersey pull up.
Yeah.
But like the Apex, the Apex done has some moments in there though, for real. though.
Man, it really has.
Yeah,
Got its
they
place in
have
history,
some
man.
real
Now,
moments.
Anderson Silva retired
Yeah.
in the Apex.
With,
I mean, that alone.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, there was a lot there, and I think that is something that will go down. Like historic moments
As an era, yeah.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Because 4 years of doing that, and it is time. I mean, it's definitely time to get out there.
People
and
want to see stuff.
yeah, there's so many other places that don't get to travel,
Right.
That when it comes through is going to be great for them.
Oh, the UFC, the Palms. I remember they had built that.
Yeah, you know
They
what
got
they
it's
did have some
arena.
stuff.
There's
Oh yeah, they used to do
arena
the
there.
palms a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
And
an
Hard
arena
Rock
there.
even.
Hard Rock back in the
WEC
day.
and UFC used to be in
Yeah,
Hard Rock.
yeah. There's the UFC. The Palms had it's a venue in there, so they can definitely.
And that Palms just reopened.
Yeah,
correct?
just reopened because of
Okay.
the Patino brothers. They actually got that. I remember that because they was talking about putting the UFC event there because prior to COVID, when we was there in COVID, and when the things were getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
we
got
weren't
wild.
putting all the stuff in our nose, like they're cleaning it out. They were saying that it's gonna be at the Palms. You feel me?
Put all that stuff in your nose.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Yeah, I'm excited about that too. Even though it's not going to be at the Apex as much, but there's so much other stuff they could do.
Yeah.
At the Apex now, like they have all those other fight leagues. Just
Right.
move some of those there on a
There's
Friday
something
night.
going on there tonight. They got a grappling thing going on.
Oh,
there
really?
tonight. And then they got the
Invitation.
slap stuff. It's not
Yeah.
like it's going to sit there and collect dust. It's
gonna
just.
make
But
it.
Slap's even getting too big to be in a place
Yeah,
like the
man.
Apex.
People wanna
'cause
see it.
People want to see it. So
Yeah.
they
Crazy.
were
It
at
is crazy.
Durango
Shout out.
Casino,
Yep.
the new casino. They were out there doing stuff.
What's it called?
Durango Casino is way southwest. It's the newest casino.
Yeah, man.
Newest local casino.
Is that the one with the rodeo arena? But what's the one with the big?
No, the rodeo
arena?
arena is South Point.
Yeah. South Point.
That's
It's
way
out by it,
southeast.
right?
They're both south, but west and east.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Open the doors up. You know what I mean? You got people, signing up to get they motherfucking face slapped. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's different though if me and you be like, we square off and like, you know what I mean? That's equal opportunity, but I flip a coin, K flip a coin, and then all of a sudden K get his, he get a free touch. Like that's
So it's just
wild.
one and done with Slap League.
Man, no, well, if you got
if you knock him down,
You knock
If
them
you got
out.
that-
right, it's done.
if you got that, I guess if you got some dog in you, you know what I'm saying, you get your face slapped and they slap you.
Man,
Yeah.
the female slap battle. I don't know if it's called the slap battle. That's what I'm gonna call it. Those female slap battles are wild.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, they really be touching.
They get after it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That
but
chalk goes flying.
I like to see the heavyweights when them boys come up there. Like the one guy, no, my bad. The girl, she got slapped and she blew a kiss and slapped mama.
Yeah. I saw that the blonde girl.
She said she lined it up and everything, and old girl slapped her. She blew a kiss, like she gave me that vibe like she been there before, like she ate some hands before, and then she blew a kiss at her and just turned her like bam.
Have you guys been to the Slap at all?
Unfortunately, no, man. I missed one by a day.
Because I hear it's better in
Same.
person. Like when
Same.
you're there,
Yep.
like watching it on TV, watching these people get knocked down, cool.
Right.
Seeing it on social media.
Yep.
But everyone that I know that's actually went to Slap,
Yep.
they're like, yo, it's different.
That's literally what I hear too,
Yeah.
man. I want to go to one so bad,
It's
man. And I
entertaining.
even like watching it on social media and TV,
Yeah.
man. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I like it.
Crazy.
I think it's crazy though, like because I mean, like you get the slap, bro, but I'm just like it can make, and now it's just making anybody think that they can do like they, the fans get confused. Now they thinking like, bro slapped my man and won. He thinking now he can go out there and he can go. He can go fight Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying?
That
Off
is
a
a weird
slap.
crossover. Yeah. I
just
see
like
that.
just like the bare knuckle. You know,
I see that. I know what you're saying.
like the bare knuckle dog. I mean, would I go do it? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? But I like to see it because
Who would you like to slap, Mo?
if I was slapping somebody,
If you had to slap someone, you could pick who your opponent would be.
You like this smack?
man, who would I slap though? Man, let me think of somebody I can slap without like going viral for saying their name on here. Because I know a lot of people I like to slap their good shit, but man, I'm trying to think. Well, I'm gonna get back to you because I got a lot of people I want to slap, but I don't want.
You got a whole list.
Man, I got a whole
You
lot.
wanna have to
man,
go
you know
down the
what I'm
whole
saying?
list.
But I want us to slap each other at the same time.
I feel it.
But yeah, but bare knuckle though, I enjoy that. Like, cause it ain't no skill. You don't need no corners.
For some reason, that's harder for me to watch.
You don't need no
tough,
corners
man.
though. Like you can just get to it though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's just you gotta have that real in you. That's that. Like Alonzo Hood, I love watching him out there because like you know what I mean. He hop over that. board
Even
and
Mike
just-
Perry, it feels like that's
he a
his
dog,
lane,
too.
right?
That's their lane.
Like he
though.
was
I
knocking
like that.
people out in bars. Might as
Right.
well like go.
You
go
got
in there and
teeth in
just-
your knuckles.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. I like when they get to hitting somebody and they just be like, they just stop.
Yeah.
Like I love that because they like you know what I mean. Like that's that real like. You know, because with the 4-ounce glove on, somebody winging it. But in the bare knuckle, though, you see them, they be crossing their hands back. go on over and then spit a tooth out. That's real dog. Like, that's dog work.
Yeah. International Fight Week's coming up June 29th, I believe. Are you guys coming out here for that?
Yeah, I'll probably be out here.
I won't be here for that. No, I don't think so, man.
But I got to go secure this bag first, so it really depends on what I do this Saturday.
Yeah.
If I can go get another viral knockout, another 50 bonus, I might be here too.
Until then,
I'll just stay here.
Stop, bro.
Don't do that,
man. But I'll plan on it. Though.
That's dope. Have you talked to Jamal about fighting again? Right after he just fought in 300.
Yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I know a lot of people online were, kind of going crazy about what he's coming back too soon, but it's I've seen him plenty of times and he looked fine.
I don't think he's coming back too soon, man. I talked to him. I feel like I agree with him, man. Like, it was just a little over sportsmanship, and he let Alex Pierre get a little too close to him, and just caught him. But I feel like, he doing the right thing, man. Get back in there and get this W. And just get back in that winning circle. You know what I mean?
And I'm looking forward to him being able to come right off. He already trained, so he didn't have to do all the training and get the weight off. Like, he was already slimmed down. Mm-hmm. So he said this is the first time he's actually going into training camp in shape.
Yeah.
And that's powerful, man.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
And he, you know what I mean, got a little bit more motivated too. You know what I mean? So gotta watch another body drop. That's all.
Boy, hungry.
Yeah. What do you think about that Moe against Khalil Roundtree?
I like it. You know me, like Jamal, that's fam.
Yeah.
So I like it because in a way though, I like Khalil too. Like their attributes, like from being on the coaching side and watching them, and I would say this though. So knowing Jamal and seeing Khalil fight and whatever else is that Jamal does very good with heavy pressure type people. You know what I mean? And we know Khalil comes with a lot of aggression and he's stepping in there. Good leg kicks, strong punches. But the beauty about Jamal is Jamal's a very good person at figuring you out. You know what I mean? And he's never let you get off the hook. You throw something, he's stinging you. You step back, he's stinging you. You go forward. Jamal always keeps good equal the distance from hand range and foot range to make an equalize on his kicks and punches. And I really do see that it's a perfect matchup for Jamal because good name, number 8, and stylistically, he's gonna definitely step in there and honestly give Jamal what he wants. You know what I mean?
It's definitely an exciting fight.
It's 100%.
It is.
At the end of the day, I do see it going to, and not just being biased, because Jamal's my dog. It will go to Hill because he does very good with people like that. Jamal knows how to use his range. He knows how to set up everything, and he's deadly. Jamal got, not only do he got knockout power in both his hands, Jamal has a definitely fast twitch with his kicks.
Yeah.
His kicks come up super fast, and he definitely knows how to corral you and keep you in that box so that he can get to where he needs to get you at.
Yeah.
Prediction round 2, not the ending of round 1.
Okay. Justin, what do you think?
I never have and I never will bet against Jamal Hill, man.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. He finds a way to win no matter what. He's extremely skilled. He's extremely knowledgeable. I don't even care what Roundtree is bringing to the table, man. I got Jamal all day. And like you said, he's family here to all of us, man. So, and that's really got nothing to do with it. It's just a man's ability to find ways to win. And in those moments of chaos, he finds a way to win, man. And that's a testament to who he is, man. He's headstrong. He's headstrong.
And I think a lot of people don't realize how intelligent he is. Just hearing him break down fights on his War Council and on the YouTube channel.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He's super smart. And I already knew he was smart before he started breaking things down, but just listening to him sometimes, I'm like, I wasn't even thinking of it the way he sees everything. With other fighters, and he knows so many other fighters, he's not just looking at his own division.
Right.
He could break down fighters in every division.
Oh, he probably knows the whole roster.
Yeah.
He's that end of the game, man. He's a student of this game, man, and that's what it takes. That's why he was a world champion. That's why he's going to be a world champion again.
Yeah.
Is because he is a student of this game.
And you don't have, not everyone's like that, right? It's like in the NBA, you have Kobe, you have Kyrie Irving, you have these people that are students of the game, and you see that's why they're elevated to such a different level.
Yes.
And I look at Jamal like that with UFC.
Yes, so do I.
Yeah.
So do I.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Is this just a clown show? Is this set up? This is crazy to me. Watching Mike Tyson on social media, he's definitely looks crazy, right?
Yeah.
But is that craziness going to be good for more than one round? What do you guys think about this chaos? Does Mike Tyson have a chance at almost 60 years old to beat Jake Paul? And are we all cheering for that? Like, it's time to knock this dude out.
Truthfully, man, you know, I feel like, man, you can't count Mike Tyson out. But I would say Father Time would have an effect.
Yeah.
Me personally, like, I wouldn't, like, if that was like, we was related or something, I wouldn't, and I knew like you a knockout artist or whatever, even a lot of other great boxers, I wouldn't be like, go in there with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I wouldn't tell him to do that, but you know, he a grown man, and I know that it's a lot of money on the floor. He gonna do, if it make money, it makes sense. He gonna get his money. But I don't, me personally, like truthfully, I don't think like he should be in there. But you know, I wouldn't count him out though. I wouldn't count him out. But if it is scripted, man, you just never know how it might go. But like I wouldn't count him out. But
that's why it's hard, man. I really don't trust boxing. Like I won't touch it when it comes to like putting money down.
I won't.
I'm not touching that, dog.
Yeah,
that's
as far as gambling, no way, man. I'm not touching
like
that.
You just know how you don't know how it's gonna go, man.
No,
it might be a
it's
draw.
on Netflix. It's a TV show, right? Like it's too hard to trust that. Man. Even though Netflix is trying to push their way through doing more sports and doing more live.
The NBA. I mean, not the NBA, but the NFL.
Yeah.
Did they get something for the NFL?
Like that.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they're doing something with the NFL. I know they're trying to dip their hands in the NBA.
That's crazy,
so
man.
NBA it's just getting to that point where they're trying to get a lot more live stuff, like Prime does, and
Prime's got that
Peacock.
Yep.
Peacock.
Netflix.
Man, I just think I said it to K, I said it to Jay, I said it to my coach. I was like, man, listen, all right. My brothers and them was talking. My brother was talking about it, like, you know, because we was watching the Canelo and Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and the little promo came up real quick, and it was like Mike Tyson though, and everybody's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He about to knock Jake Paul out. Now, once again though, here we go. When did the GOAT have to start fighting for a bag against the novelist? Like, make it make sense. Jake Paul, once again, go out there, go find somebody else. He lose to Tommy Fury's brother. He lose to Tommy Fury. He lose to Tommy Fury. And then he goes out there, he don't say nothing, whatever else. A couple people ask him to get busy. Canelo, you know, a lot of people ask him to get busy with, so he don't. Then they get to throwing all this Thriller money and the Zaz money out there, and now Mike Tyson coming out of 28, 29 year retirement, and coming from being a fighter and whatever else, like, yeah, you can hit the bag for a couple seconds on a reel and look like a dog. Do
15-second reels.
Like, we don't know. Mike do. He hit the bag and then all of a sudden it stops. It's like, did he do that for 6-7 rounds? Did he spar? Who he sparring with? Like me, I'm a Mike Tyson. I'm a fanboy for Mike, and I can say that because when I was a little boy, Mike Tyson, we was like, wow, he changed the game. To me, see him to go fight Jake Paul. Come on, dog. What we doing? How'd the chicken get to the point that you need some more eggs?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? How the bag get, like, I hope that bag is epic, because time, nutrition, time again, what's else? Time.
Yeah.
How the hell did y'all get this contract? So what are they using? 16 ounce gloves, and they
it
fight
actually got
until
sanctioned. Like, they didn't think it was going to get sanctioned,
and
they
they
got
fight
sanctioned
until
in Dallas.
they fight until somebody lose, or like, come on,
You
what
got like
type
a
of
30-year
circus?
age difference.
Man, that's
wild.
It is crazy.
Man, Mike was out here in these hotels, you know what I'm saying, making moves when Jake Paul mom and dad was making them.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like make it make sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just keeping it real.
Why do you think Tyson's doing it? He doesn't need the money. He has money.
Well, he is savage.
That he is.
He just
He
wants.
is savage. He want to get like he gonna be
And Jake Paul can box now. Like, we've seen him
He's an
enough to
athlete.
know that he trains all the time.
And he's done a lot for boxing.
Yeah,
you
he has.
can't take that away from
Yeah.
him.
And he'll punch. Hey, look, he'll punch the sweat off of you. You seen what he done did to some of our greats. You know what I mean? He'll catch you at the end of your rope.
Anderson Silva.
Anderson,
Tyron Woodley.
Diaz. He punched bro that hoop. Nate. He punched Nate. I don't even know. Like we ain't seen Nate Robinson since he punched him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot about that. That was the one that
that was the first one that we
That was the beginning to the end. Like as soon as he got the punch,
it's like
Nate,
okay, you can knock out an NBA player,
like,
but
then they was like,
what can you do against someone else?
And then all of a sudden they started getting that, that Thriller money, that Diaz money started giving. Then all of a sudden they started giving out Rolexes, and then people started just letting them accidentally drop their hands and spin them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now Mike, the GOAT, Billy, you know what I mean? Billy about to go out there and fight Buddy. Billy and Billy fighting Buddy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got a YouTuber get a chance to get blessed to go out there and square up with that Mike.
But here's the thing. Even the people that hate it, right? Everyone is gonna watch that.
100%.
And it's on Netflix, so you don't have to.
And it's free.
You don't have to pay-per-view it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's wild,
when
man.
they say 500 million subscribers, that's going to be what it's going to be the most.
It's going to break records.
100%.
It's going to break records,
which I think is the point.
Exactly.
I think that's the point. That's, and regardless of if there's a script or what we're talking about with the fight, I'm a Mike Tyson fan. Always going to be, especially over Jake Paul. I don't even really know who he was before all this, and whether it's scripted or not, it's going to break records.
It's going to break records.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna say this though. I'll leave it at this. Things were so pure at one point that, we loved the game. The fight game, the higher ups didn't get a chance to get their fingers in it because fighting was just fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was still raw and uncensored. You know what I mean? They looked down upon us. They thought we was barbarians and savages. All of a sudden, the buddies started coming around.
Yeah.
Then when the buddies started getting their hands in there, and then the I'll sue you started getting their hands in there. The guys on the yachts like, don't touch me, I'll sue you. So then they started getting their hands in there. And now here we are. Who would have ever thought, we would have said this conversation 16 years ago, like Jake Paul go get to fight Mike Tyson, somebody would get up out there and come slap me like, boy, shut up. He ain't never gonna get to fight Mike. Now look where we at.
It's crazy.
Buddy got what, 5 fights? And he getting blessed to go fight Billy. This is crazy, man.
And here's the funny thing about Jake Paul. Like, he'll have fights pop up that you don't even know about. All of a sudden, Jake Paul's fighting today.
Wow,
so he's had a few fights
and
the last
Logan
couple
too.
months.
Don't ever forget.
Well, now Logan's in WWE, so now he's set with that WWE money.
Well,
Logan got to fight Mayweather though.
That Jake Paul is a serious. He's really trying to be the best boxer that he can be because he's trying to build his record. I mean, he's Jake Paul at this point, so he's trying to build his record and actually become a legitimate boxer, which I believe that he is. Kind of under the radar, and you almost have to do that, or else everything turns into a circus. So I respect him for doing that.
I feel you. Khaos. What boxing legend would you want to fight?
Man.
What's up, boy? We was watching last night.
Who was we watching, man? What was his name again?
He was knocking everybody out. What was it? Oh man,
everybody, man.
Julius something.
Julius from Trinidad. No, from the Dominican Republic. Trinidad. Julius Jackson. Julius Jackson. Julius Jackson.
That's who was watching last night.
Yep.
But I don't know who I would fight, man. I mean, man, that's kind of crazy, man. I don't ever really think
like you're looking at the legends, right? You don't want to knock any of your legends out.
Man, I really don't though, man. But if I had to fight anybody, as far as for the money, and I'm a fan as well, well respected. It would have to be Floyd though.
Floyd?
Yeah, just
And you've met Floyd, right?
I mean, I met Floyd, man. We in different weight classes though, but you know what I'm saying, as far as just for just get to that bag, man, that would be that.
Yeah. I mean, him and Logan Paul were in different weight classes too, and they made that happen. But man, I know it's late here, guys. I know you got to get to this. You got to cut this weight. You got the fight on Saturday in just a couple days, man. I definitely appreciate you sliding through the studio, though.
No problem.
You got a prediction on the fight? You got a round on your fight?
Nah, man.
Just going in there.
I just gotta go in there and do what I do, man. Hey, if it go how I want it to go, man, we have an early night, first round.
Yeah. All right. Any last words, guys?
And it's just been a blessing to be back here, though. I feel like being at home, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
with my
man.
people, you know what I mean?
Feels really good to be back here, man. I appreciate you letting me come on too, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you letting me
We got Coach
man.
over there, man. I was trying to get him on the
Always
mic.
hiding
Coach
out,
always
man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
He said
we left the mic
his last
open,
interview
too.
was 26 years ago when he interviewed for his job.
Interview for his job. That's that
The
interview
man, the
sense.
myth, and the legend.
Hasn't had an interview since, man.
That's the man, the myth, and the legend.
I'm gonna say this about Khaos when we leave, though. Khaos is one of the most headstrong people that I've ever met, right? And we say all the time at Murcielago that winning is a mindset.
Yeah.
And he lives inside that mindset. Not for this fight, not for this camp. He lives within that mindset. So my prediction, I don't care what round, I don't care about nothing. He's gonna go out there and take care of this kid, man.
Stowe, man. Well, I'm proud of you, Khaos. Definitely, man. Looking forward to this fight. Co-main event
Let's go.
this Saturday, UFC Apex. Make sure you guys tune in. And Coach, next time you come to my studio, you got to get on the mic.
I'm the mic right now, man.
He's going to get out right now.
Hey, say something real quick.
Yeah, let's hear it,
Coach.
Coach. Let's hear it, Coach.
I love it, man. This is history.
This is history.
This is history.
This is history.
You need a headphone.
History on our show. He don't need the headphones. Coach
What's up?
Joaquin, what's good?
What's good, man? So
Pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
All right. So this is history in the making. I typically don't do interviews, but the main reason why I'm jumping on the mic is simple. You have been a big supporter of Murcielago MMA and many of the athletes that I personally work with, along with our coaching staff. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you because what's important is not only what we do inside the cage, but also outside of the cage.
Yeah.
We need to have a platform, and we need to use this platform for not only our professional game, but just to let people know who we are.
Yeah.
Who we are as a team, who we are as individuals. And I just want to thank you because you have always, like, just even on social media, you know, hey, Coach, you know, doing a great job. And you know, obviously with Khaos and obviously with Buck, and Charles, and Justin, and Moe, and myself, and many of the other athletes, Jamal, as we've heard over and over tonight, Jamal is an extended part of our family. And you've been a staple for us for many years now. And just want to say thank you.
Definitely.
Appreciate that.
Definitely, man.
That's awesome.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate you getting on the mic.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Definitely
history.
appreciate that.
That's amazing.
History right here.
Yeah, man.
I got the
You got him.
conversation.
You made that happen.
But definitely appreciate you and everything you're doing because it's a lot of hard work. And I'm not sure what all your guys' family situations are like, but you guys are gone a lot. You know, you guys are going out there, not just, you know, at home training, and then you're traveling around the country. So, you know, I'm sure that takes a toll on the family life and stuff like that too. So
Around the world, man.
yeah.
Coach and I was in Saudi Arabia earlier this year, man. Whew.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll say this though, like the guy that's sitting across there, Coach poured into us so much. And, you know, every time we go out there, every time, you know what I mean, we show up, every time when we do something, and especially like, you know what I mean, for instance, like we coming this weekend, Khaos is really something special, and he gonna really put on and show like, hey, you know what I mean, like applying from out the trenches, like the original, from when we say to bring it back to the John Bean that Coach founded for what we did, he gonna really go put on because like, you know what I mean, like I wouldn't say they is, but they kind of sleeping on the ox, and when they then let him back in the building, and they gonna really get to see, like, you know, what they've been missing out. And it's gonna really be an amazing event right now from today, right where we at Wednesday, come Saturday, mark my words, you're gonna see something phenomenal once again.
Yeah, definitely. Any last words, Coach?
No, you know, I just want to say that our mission this week is solely for Khaos.
Yeah.
And I just want to say publicly, Moe put in a lot of work with Khaos this camp.
Yeah.
To make sure that things were in working order. Yeah, it's true. You know, we do a lot of traveling. We have a lot of great athletes at this time that entrust what we're doing for not only their career, but also their livelihood and all the above. But our mission this week is real simple. And that is make sure that Khaos gets that hand raised this Saturday night. And Khaos is humble. Khaos is humble. Khaos is much like myself. You know, I don't do a lot of social media. I don't do any social media. I don't have to. I let my work speak for itself. And that's what Khaos is. You know, he's one of those blue collar workers that goes in the cage. His work speaks for himself, and K would tell you, I'm done with all that talking. I just want to go out there and put some work in. And K's tagline is this: it's nothing personal, it's all punishment. And when K goes out there, I said this on a little video that I did. When K goes out there, something nasty is about to happen. So don't blink. Tune into the show this Saturday night, ESPN Plus. The fighter Williams.
Let's go.
He's gonna make something nasty happen.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Make it loud in Apex. I remember one of your last Apex fights too, man. That one went pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
That hit the Sports Center top 10, right?
That's how it be.
Boom.
Another one like that.
You know what I'm saying? They get to messing around. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them boys back in the building. That's you know what I'm saying? Ox fighter in the building, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Co-main event.
Co-main.
Come on now.
I'm excited about that, man.
They know what's up.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, coach.